Hey guys, Multi-Classic Gamer here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. I was so excited to record this episode I couldn't stop jumping. Actually, it's Donkey Kong bouncing on a crate. I was about to say Donk bouncing on a crate, but that just sounds weird. Very, very weird. In ways I cannot explain here. Hey, look at that bongos. It's a bongo music pad. Let's play it. I don't really have a plan for this episode. I was thinking maybe we could just finish off these last two missions on this cactus or whatever you call it. I don't think it's not a cactus. There's no way it is. Cacti are usually found in deserts, not, you know, in some like fresh water area, whatever this is. So obviously not a cactus. I think it's more like a coral actually. Anyways, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw in that. Yeah, see? I paid attention to the cutscene there. I knew where the opening would be. One of the 4 openings. Everything I say, just taking out context, just sounds weird. Seriously, one of the 4 openings, seriously? Hey, the starfish enemy. These guys are so annoying in DKC2. But I can talk all about that whenever I get around to doing an LP of DKC2. But, yeah. There's not a lot of people watching this Let's Play. Although, I will say, I'm actually really impressed. The viewership of this Let's Play has actually increased gradually over time. Because the first 4 episodes, you know, that was one of the reasons why the LP went into hiatus. I don't want to go into this, like, again too much. But basically, part of it was also because, well, like, obviously it's because my channel just in general went on hiatus. But, like, one of the factors was the fact that this Let's Play was just getting, like, little to no views, basically. You know, but again, like, nowadays it doesn't matter to me. But still, like, I've noticed, like, the viewership on the episodes has increased. You know, there's more people tuning into these episodes daily. I mean, to be fair, this is pretty much all I have going right now at the moment until I get, you know, ahead on recording other Let's Plays like Yoshi's Story and, you know, get Simpsons Hit and Run going. Oh, Crazy Kong Clamor. So, basically, don't shoot your friends is basically the moral of this minigame, okay? This is our moral for today, people. Do not shoot your friends with watermelons. Because that is just not a cool thing to do. It's very impolite. Instead, you should be shooting bananas. At large, golden bananas. So that is overall the message of this minigame and the overall message of this episode, folks. I just want to put that out there. So there's another episode in the books that we can put in the education category. But in all seriousness, this minigame is it's easy like the first couple variations, but actually no, like this is actually the only easy variation of it because in later variations the screen goes darker faster. So basically this game requires you to have really strong what am I trying to say? Seriously. Really strong reflexes, basically. So you have to be, you know, react, like, fast enough to the screen appearing in where the golden banana is. But we'll get, you know, obviously I'll demonstrate my strategy once we get to the point where we need to use it. And, anyways, 95 golden bananas, yay! We now hit not only the year that DKC2 came out, speaking of DKC2, but also the year I was born. 1995. I've probably already mentioned this before, but I was actually born the exact same day the original PlayStation was released in North America. So that is awesome. Not only that, but there's also other consoles that came out on my birthday, such as the Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast came out 9/9/99. That was my 4th birthday. So yeah, it was very special. My 4th birthday was very special because it was 9/9/99. But also, another special birthday for me was my 14th, which was 9/9/09. Okay, so now I need to be tiny to get this this other golden banana, or the last one on this coral here. Actually, it's on the other side here. But yeah, basically, since we've raised the water level at this point, we've opened ourselves up to a lot of missions that we couldn't do before with the water level lower. As well as other areas too, like the lighthouse itself, which we haven't explored much, but we'll get into that later in this episode. I apologize for that last episode, like, so much. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I literally... Okay, so apparently I exaggerated a little bit, like, during the episode, but I literally swam around with Lanky doing nothing for a minute. 1 freaking minute. That's the whole minute of the episode wasted. It's only a 16-minute episode, too, so that makes it worse. Okay, so... I wasn't paying as much attention to where Tiny's gate is here, so... Yeah, obviously I was paying more attention to the commentary there, which I should be doing, you know, as well as the gameplay. Here we go. Okay, let's go into... I was about to say Tiny's opening, but that'd be extremely inappropriate. That's even more inappropriate than... You know what? Stop going on about that, okay? Stop that. Stop telling the same jokes over again. Granted, I think that's the only time I've told that joke or whatever. Who cares? Who freaking cares? So you can tell by the glimmering sound, yep, we got a banana fairy here. Of course, the banana fairy would be in Tiny's area. And also this fish with the headlight. Get it? Headlight, because it's on its head. Definitely not as bad as, say, Squawks in that one level in Donkey Kong Country. You know exactly what I'm talking about, where he's flashing a light basically in your eyes when you're going through the level. That was terrible. Now this banana fairy is actually pretty annoying to get, not only because of the fact how she moves so much. Well, I mean, like, I guess banana fairies can be a he too, but like still, or anything they want to be. But like, you have to capture it through the bars. Like seriously, this banana fairy is literally behind bars, and that makes it even more challenging to capture. Seriously, I had it. Come on. The banana fairy's right in the shot. That should have counted. And of course, right at that time, you know, when I actually get it, you know, banana fairy just happily swims right into the perfect shot. Whatever. Let's get some more of these purple bananas here. I don't think I want to eat a banana that's purple, but maybe Tiny has just different tastes than me, and that's, you know, that's perfectly fine. That is totally acceptable. Alright. Crystal coconut, crystal clear. Okay, so 30 is our maximum amount of crystal coconuts right now. So that tells me that we have actually 10 of the 20 banana fairies. We're halfway done collecting banana fairies, folks. So in addition to getting a special reward from the... Hey, 96, that's the DKC3 year. But as more people know, Super Mario 64, obviously, and Nintendo 64 in general. But, like I was saying... actually, I don't know what I was saying. I totally forgot. It's 2 a.m. Isn't that like a song in a KK... by KK Slider in Animal Crossing or something like that? I will say, I have never played, like literally, never played an Animal Crossing game. I've never been at the controls when an Animal Crossing game is on. No joke. So, needless to say, I'm not exactly part of that New Horizon crowd, but you know what? I can respect that. Just as much as I can Pokemon. Because I never played Pokemon either. Those are basically those are another franchise I plan to go into blind, actually, in the near future. Well, I don't know about near future. I don't want to say it's like going to happen like the next year or so, but, you know, still, something I'm interested in. Hey! I'm interested in you. I mean, like, not that way, but, like, I'm interested in killing you. So, kind of interested in you. Hey! That's not fair. Whatever. Fine. Let the guy enjoy being so powerful that he can just casually, like, cause shockwaves, like, just at any second he wants. Can you imagine that? Like being like a Splat, just being like able to do shockwaves like wherever you go. Like they just do it casually. They walk around like even when you haven't aggroed them or anything. And before we get about Diddy's banana balloons, get that too. All right. Okay, why did he? Okay, that's unbelievable. Why did he respawn that fast? Like seriously, he should not respawn that fast. Enemies do not respawn that fast. Whatever, screw it, I can still get the balloon from here. Hey, I'm terrible. I'm just shooting like a stormtrooper today, and I need to stop saying hey as well. It's annoying. Go. 70 bananas. Excuse my bananas. Oh, you know what? We forgot about something. I mentioned that we were 100% done with the caves, but we are not actually, because there is a lot more to them. You see, we have more things to do with the main chunky guy here. There is one thing you can do in that area once you raise the water level. And I totally forgot about that. And it's actually kind of an interesting one, too. It's another throwback to DKC2, actually. And also, while I'm over here, let's get this banana balloon, shall we? This banana balloon, actually, I specifically remember this one giving me trouble in my original 2011 Let's Play because of the awful draw distance, the fact that you don't see it until the water level's raised. In fact, actually, look at this. See? It's not showing up. You guys clearly saw this like in the previous episode, right? Or the episode before, like that. You know that there's a banana balloon there. So, what do you do to make it appear? You have to go out here, like wander out into the water below it to get it to appear. And then it will be in the same spot it was just, like, it'll be there. Even though I'm just in the same spot it was a second ago, and it wasn't there before, but now it is. Like, that's ridiculous. That's one of the things they really should have looking in, taken care of with they really should consider with the draw distance of the N64. You shouldn't have trouble finding collectibles just because of the awful draw distance, but that's just my opinion. So what do I know? I'm just a simpleton, when it comes to these things. Alright, let's get Lanky out, but I don't want to get too distracted here because I really want to get that done. Well, actually, you know what? Lanky has something inside that room anyways as well. There's something for Lanky, there's something for Tiny, and there's something for Chunky. And you're gonna be really upset once you see what's in there for Tiny, though. Like, really upset. Well, probably Lanky as well. The thing is, Lanky and Tiny do not have missions in there. You think that, with a room like that, there would be, like, missions for, like, all three of these columns, but no. It's just for Chunky, and then they just have these random collectibles for, Tiny and Lanky. So let's go ahead and go check it out, shall we? So check it out, because it's not by any, banana port. It's actually right by the... It's the first thing we looked at, basically, when we entered this world. It's right over here. Because the water level not only raises outside, but also in here, too, for whatever reason. It's very odd. You wouldn't expect that, but it does. So now we can reach what's in here. And inside here is Lanky's Kasplat, 3 tiny banana bunches, and a mission for Chunky, as well as his one of his green balloons. So, yeah. Pretty ridiculous, huh? Alright, so let's get Tiny in here. Just get her banana bunches, like, seriously. And if I had just saved them for later, we could have gotten her coins as well, but whatever. We already got those. So how you guys doing today? Today should be, actually, the 4th of July, as you guys are seeing this. It's Independence Day, so happy, Independence Day to those who celebrate. I honestly do not. I haven't celebrated Independence Day in, geez, like a decade now, I think. It's been a while. For however long it's been. I've never bought fireworks, that's for sure. Seriously, like, I've never bought fireworks at all. I've lived around people who use fireworks, and I used to, I lit a few fireworks when I was a kid, and it was kind of fun, but, like, it was always very, like, kind of nerve-wracking to me, honestly. Because, like, they're explosives, for God's sakes, and you have to be, like, 18 to purchase them, too. Like, I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to be 18 to operate them as well. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, like, there were those little sparkle things or whatever they're called, where like they throw, like, or pop things, where, like, you just throw them at a wall or ground or something like that, and they pop. I played with those, and I didn't mind those, because, like, obviously you have to throw, like, you have to throw them in order to activate them, so. I didn't mind those, per se. Maybe Roman candles were pretty cool, too. So I guess those of you guys who are watching, what kind of fireworks are you into, like, whenever you do celebrate 4th of July, if you do? I mean, like, there's other times to use fireworks, obviously, like the New Year's Eve and whatnot. But I always grew up in areas where fireworks were not allowed. I don't know if they are here in Fond du Lac. I don't know for sure, honestly. But I do know for sure people have been using fireworks already, before, like, in the past week leading up to 4th of July. And I always hate that whenever people... It just kind of grinds my gears, people using fireworks, like, up to a week before the 4th of July. It's like, seriously, people? You can't wait, like, a week to just do it all at once? It just seems like a waste of money and a waste of fireworks to, use them on non-4th of July. And I think I had a lot better luck with this in the original Let's Play. Yep, I'm already gonna have to redo this. The thing is, you have 6 shots, and then you have to reload the cannon, all while the time is still running out. So you have to get this in one go with those 6 initial shots. You're not gonna get this. There's not enough time for you to go back and reload the cannon. But in case it's not clear, this is a clear reference to DKC2 because this is... Seriously? I totally forgot about that. The cannon automatically destroys and, you know, it self-destructs and kills the Kasplat at the same time if you touch the Kasplat while holding it. It's weird. But yeah, there's like 3 of these targets, so you only get 1 mess up with each one, or say 2. I don't know. It's you get the idea, okay? So you have to get 3 of them with 6 shots. There we go. Okay, so now I got 4 shots to get this last one over here, but this last one, this is a long shot, so be right. Gotta be. You have to count for the cannon to go downwards too, so that's what makes it extra challenging. Because like the cannon goes down, like it follows gravity, so you have to account for that. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! That was awesome. That was so epic how I got with my last shot. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, this is a clear reference to DKC2 because that's how you entered some of the mini games in that game. Is you would bring a cannonball to a cannon, and the cannon would take you to a mini game. Okay, so finally, let's get this real quick before I forget about it. There we go. And with that, we got half of Chunky's bananas. So we're doing quite swell here. Yep, Chunky agrees. But yeah, basically, I don't plan on celebrating 4th of July probably ever again. I don't hate the whatchamacallit. I don't hate the holiday. I respect people who like to celebrate it, but it's just not for me. Just not my thing. I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not really too crazy about our country and some of the decisions we made. Anyways, I don't want to go in politics anymore than that. Let's do our thing here. And we just got out just in time for the awesome part of the song. It's just so triumphant. Like something about this song is just so triumphant, I guess. That's why I love it so much. Okay, Chunky, while we still have you out, what can you do? Well, Chunky can, crap. That's right, he can crap. Okay, not really out here, as far as I know at least. I guess we could go to the lighthouse real quick. We could probably spend the rest of this episode in the lighthouse, which is not much, just like 2 minutes, but I do have oh, you know what? I have the perfect idea what we could do, actually. So, as I mentioned before, one of DK's missions is actually activating the lighthouse, and we're going to save that one for last. So, we know that we're only going to be doing 3 of DK's missions for now. But one of them that we can do is the Barrel Blast course, which happens to be right here. So, let's do it. I'm surprised I haven't done this yet. It's usually one of the first things I do in Gloomy Galleon, actually. Well, in any world for that matter, actually, is DK's barrel blasting course. Except for World 5, actually. Anyways, as I usually do, I gotta go around and get all the banana bunchers. Banana bunchers. Gotta love that. Pressing that Z trigger. It's annoying too, because like, a lot of times the bananas will lead you to, you know, backtracking, basically. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Do-do-do. Ow. Gotta pay really close attention here so we don't mess up. Oh god, it's the one that does full spins. Okay, so there's a coin in that one, so we need to go that way. That one just backtracks to us, and there's another one with a coin. So there's just 2 of them with coins and one that backtracks, okay. This is probably the one that leads to the end, actually, right here. Oh, no, this backtracks us to the very beginning. Nice, okay. Well, fine then. Be that way, game. So for those of you wondering, actually, I posted this on Twitter and on Facebook about me doing Rehydrated this year, but I mentioned like that I would be doing as late as late September, follow the 3-month rule, or just next month. But my thing is that what I was planning on doing is actually, the thing is, I have to start Simpsons Hit Run before I start Rehydrated, because Simpsons Hit and Run is supposed to be the 50th Let's Play. So I have to start that before I can start anything else, including Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate or Game Boy Advance or whatever. Anyways, by doing this, this will free the seal. Or sea lion, or whatever he is. I'm trying to think of like a... What was I thinking of that reference there? I don't know. Either way, the sea lion, as they normally do, as they typically do in real life, it swims to the seafloor, and then it teleports to a completely different area of the world. Fun fact, that's how sea lions work, actually. Anyways, we have DK Banana Balloon right here. Don't forget that either. But yeah, if you want to, you can go into Lighthouse, press the switch here, and you go in there and you activate the lighthouse, and that's how it'll turn this entire area dark. But it also, oh, that's right, crap! I just remembered. It also is linked to one of Chunky's missions and one of Diddy's missions, actually. So I need to keep that in mind as well. So, well, anyways, you want to go see that sea lion actually. But you want to do it in the very next episode, because that's very important. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching DK64. Goodbye.